Hello, hello. Welcome to a new stream. Very exciting. Let's see. Let's put these links up. Do. Welcome everyone. So yes, we'll wait for a few more people to join. We have one person here already. Fun times. So I'm working on a new piece of artwork here, so this is an exclusive look for those on YouTube. I haven't posted this yet, but I need to finish it up and I'll post it on social media. OSE Online, which platform is the best to watch? Not sure what you mean by that, but I guess YouTube. Since I'm on YouTube, I may as well say that. I actually don't know. But I'm only streaming this on YouTube, if that's what you meant. Because that's the only place you can see this. But unless you're asking literally what is the best platform to watch stuff, then I don't know. But probably YouTube anyway. Cool. Again, we'll just wait for a few people to jump in. So what we're going to do today, it's not going to be a long stream, but we'll work a bit on this. Why do I always speak so fast? Right, we're going to work. We're going to work on this a little bit and tidy up, and then we are going to maybe answer some questions, do some sketching. I don't know if we'll have much time. I have no problem with OSE. I'm not sure if I answered your question because I wasn't sure what you meant. So yeah, so that's a plan for today. So sharing this new artwork, answering some questions you have about any art questions, and yeah, I want to update you some of the stuff I've been working on Discord as well. Very exciting stuff happening there. So for sure, definitely check that out. Of course, as always, my course just released through Colosso last week. Very, very exciting. So please check that out. And you've got mentorship slots available too. I'm very busy at the moment with those, but there is space during the week, so for sure check that out. If you want to support me on Patreon, all the links are in the description, so check all there. All good. Got a little hot chocolate here. Can't beat a hot chocolate. It's a bit of an early stream, I guess. It's 6:45 p.m. here, but hoping we get a few people in here. But I think, yeah, the main thing I want to get this finished for posting it tonight, and then, yeah, whatever happens after that. Let's look at the, where are we? Yes, as always, check out the links here of the course that's now available. You can see here, Character Design, Energy, Style, and Soul. So super excited about this. Put a lot of effort into it, and it's a mammoth class, over 20 hours of video. We have a bunch of stuff here you can check out. All these goodies as well. Brush packs, PSDs, slides, all that good stuff. So lots there to check out. Check out my work as well. So a lot here, so definitely have a look through it. Again, this is something I just released this last week. Of course, this is one you can maybe go at your own pace, whereas the mentorship is more intensive. One-to-one calls, we have to deal with my goofy self, but yeah, it's definitely an option if you are not able to do that. So yeah, definitely check it out. Like I said, put a lot of effort into this and really hope you enjoy it, so please check it out. Still haven't updated the final images. Come on Colosso, please update this. So yeah, it's very much fundamental drawing based. It's really all about, drawing skills. So I feel like that is the true foundation to everything, is your drawing ability. So it really sort of looks into how to not be afraid of the canvas and try and really explore how to use your natural ability through expressive drawing. That's really the aim of the course. So very much drawing fundamentals based, and then there is a big section, of course, on color and say building up a character from scratch as well. So lots of good stuff in there for sure that you can check out. Cool. So that's that. So what was the other thing we're going to talk about was, of course, the Discord as well. Some really exciting stuff happening in the Discord too. No bad. Hey, finally I can watch your stream live. I get a notification of yours. It's at 4 a.m. Yeah, so we're doing early one today because I'm not going to be able to fit one in tonight. So I've got a Discord event, a little YouTube watch party. We're gonna watch Karol Kopinski's Studios tour, a little watch party on Discord. So if you're able to join, that would be great. Remember to join the Discord. Links are in the description or in my profile. Find them there, and that's gonna be super fun. So yeah, great to see you, Mobad. Great to see you can finally make it. And yeah, so that is stuff I'm working on. I can actually show you something else, which is this. So this is something I'll be working on with the guys in the Discord. So I'm doing this open training session. So basically what it is now that the course is out, I have a bit more free time and I really want to get back to studying. So every day I do a bunch of studies on various topics, more sort of to like for things I want to work on, but I invite everyone to come in and join in, ask questions and really get involved. So today we were doing hands, everyone's favorite, but something we should be actively practicing because they're very important. And that doesn't change for me. And feet as well, something I've always avoided, like the plague. I don't think I've ever drawn a character with showing their feet. I don't think so. I don't know when that will be, but I feel like it's important to not use that as an excuse, to make sure you learn it. So that's what I've been practicing here. And I can see some of the other people in the Discord have been doing their own and joining on. So really just being able to jump in these sessions is really motivating, can help you. You're struggling to sit down and draw. These kind of group sessions can definitely help. And of course, I'm there if you have any questions. You can ask there. Now that is in the Discord. Those are not streamed, so make sure you get involved. Because these ones, so these are generally during the day, for sort of the start of this week. There is one tomorrow that is later, about 10:30 p.m. UK time. Might suit you, and that's a tricky thing. Trying to keep time zones happy, but you can only do what we can do. We'll have some stuff at the weekend as well. We have a figure drawing class on Sunday. So if you go to Discord and then head to announcements. Here we go. See it here. So here is the schedule for this week. So we have the open training sessions. These two are finished. We had the game challenge yesterday. That was fun. We played a little we played a little gaming challenge. All played some old games, and it was like a little leaderboard, and the winner got a custom emoji for the Discord, which was Labiur from Argentina. He was amazing at every game. He was unbelievable. So that was fun, and really enjoyed that. It was the first time we did it. It was good. Today, about 9:30 p.m, roughly around then, we'll have a YouTube watch party. It'll only be about 30 minutes, but it'll be Karl Kopinski's new studio tour, and I'll try and throw another one in there as well. So that'll be fun. And so tomorrow, again, we have the open training session at 10:30 p.m, again, UK time. Saturday, we have the open training session again, and that is 3 p.m. UK time. So America, that'll be what, 11 a.m, or most of America. And then Sunday, we have a finger drawing class where we do a timed drawing session. So again, one of the best ways to improve is through figure drawing. So definitely try and join these things if you haven't been doing this, or you want to improve your art, and you're unable to do the mentorships or anything like that. This is another good way to sort of get involved. Okay, so I really suggest checking that out. Join the Discord, get involved. Get a really nice community building here. Over 300 people. We just reached over 300 just this week, I think. So that's amazing. So hopefully we can keep it growing. I'm hoping to make this a sort of Discord where everybody sort of, something's always happening. So there's always something to do. There's always something you can make plans. You're not going to drop it on you. I'll have a little schedule, and hopefully you can join in. So yeah, I'm really hoping to make it somewhere where people can come and improve, can learn together, and yeah, there's really, I guess it's there now for you, so there's really no excuse if you want to get better. The option's there if you've seen it, and you don't get involved, then I can't really help with that. So, but really exciting. So hopefully you can join. So yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat. Figgleplace, hey, thanks for coming. The best name in town. Dino, that looks awesome. Thanks so much. Yes, I know you haven't seen. I posted the original one on the Discord in my sketchbook here. That's how it was before. So yeah, this was how it was before, and yeah, I just cleaned it up a little bit, and I'm on the final stages of this. So yeah, really inspired by an artist called Amy Thompson, who is amazing at these types of medieval sort of characters. And yeah, thanks so much. So yeah, we're just working on this today. Again, just going to finish it off. It's not really far away from done. I'm just working on a few things here and there. But I really love how it's came out. I really do. I really love the sort of the feel. Yeah, it's looking not bad at all. So yeah, so thanks everyone for joining. Okay, I've got 2 viewers, very quiet here, but again, this is a little bit early, so it is what it is. Okay, so let's work on this for a little bit, and then we will start doing some sketching. Maybe, again, any questions you have, please ask. But yeah, cool. All right. Where's my pen? There we go. Yeah, so let's see this one here. Like I said, it's pretty much done, I would say. I've tried to actually clean up a little bit. So let's see if I can. So I'll be posting this on Instagram later, hopefully. Yeah, that's the idea. So basically I was using a clean brush for this for most of the way, like a very clean brush. Here, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of texture using a more textured brush. Just add a little bit more. It's very clean, so I'm trying to like add some texture in just to break that up a little bit, not to make it too clean, if that makes sense. Okay, yes, so no more talking. Well, a lot less talking, more drawing. I know that a lot of you are here more for the drawing than me waffling away, but that's all my updates. Please get involved. Please reach out if you want any help with your art. I'm here to help, and I really love helping people get better. So, oh, I really love how that looks. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I'm using these different brushes to curve. Usually I use white backgrounds For this one, I'm using black, which is not really like me if you know my art. But it's something I'm conscious of now, and sort of my next phase of improvements. I want to try doing some more interesting backgrounds. Now this is a really experimental background, but I like how it feels kind of like spacey, kind of like, you know, ethereal, and really complements the character. So yeah, I just want to do something a bit darker here, and that was the plan. So yeah, that's hope that makes sense. But anyway, I'm gonna start stop. Ugh, I can't speak. I'm gonna stop. I can't. Why do I always feel like I have to keep saying stuff? Right, you guys ask me stuff. I'm just gonna be focused on this, and so there's 7 people in here. It's amazing. You guys ask me stuff, I will answer. Okay. Right, let's do this. Again, just clean up here. So it's not gonna be a long stream, guys. Sorry. I do likely gonna have to skedaddle at some point, but hopefully get at least an hour. Yeah, basically I want to do stuff that's more like printable. Like a lot of my stuff, you said, I need to, I'd like to do more in terms of adding some backgrounds. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I feel like it needs to be a little bit more, well, I'd like to do more stuff that's like more printable, because I'd like to do prints at some point. Something I've never really offered. But yeah, maybe I guess I could be completely wrong. Maybe my stuff is printable, but in my opinion, I want something more like with more backgrounds and stuff. I don't know. Hey Frank, good to see you. Very good to see you. And thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Again, you saw the preview of this, or the sort of work in progress of this on Discord, but now you're seeing the next stage of it, and yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It feels really fresh. I do like the freshness of it. Probably will need to brighten the colors a little bit going forward, but yeah, I'll probably do that when I move it to mobile, or well, my phone. Levi, what were you doing here? Isn't it like 2 p.m. where you are? I'm surprised you're here at this time. I usually expect you to come in during the dark hours of the night. You're the real legend, not me. And thanks for stopping by the game event yesterday as well. It was awesome to have you there. Always a nice surprise. See, if I knew if I put in the Discord announcements that I was streaming, that Levi would turn up, because he only has announcements notifications on. Yeah, so just cleaning this up a little bit. On the decorations and the patterning. Is that a word? Patterning? Patterns? Oops. Hope you didn't hear that. we're all doing great, having a nice day. Again, make sure to check the Discord for everything that's going on this week. Got some fun stuff coming up. Little YouTube watch party tonight. Should be fun. It'll be art related. Hello, hello. Basti. Speaking of legends, another one just turned up. Sponge Snail Bob did nothing wrong. Oh gosh, no more. Please, no more SpongeBob emojis in the Discord. Please. I love SpongeBob, but come on now. Great to see you, Basti. I know you've been very busy recently, but still great to see you turn up. Can't. No, it seems like I can't. The last 3 emojis have been SpongeBob. Lost my power. Hey, Slipdog. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I know you're having issues with that. That's good. Yeah, I was wondering what was going on, but I thought it might be. Yeah, after googling it, seeing Windows Ink was the. Not that I know what Windows Ink is, but it seems to be. But that's awesome. That's awesome that you had that fixed. Sorry about that, if you heard that loud noise. Not sure why it's doing that. So we'll be making a new YouTube video. It should be out hopefully within the next couple of days. Some brush tips, things like that. So look forward to that. Thank you, Basti. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, you've seen the original work in progress of this. This is obviously now I worked on a bit more, so it's looking not bad. But yeah, it's tidying up now before I post it. Hopefully later today. Said it's gonna be not a long stream. This, fortunately, guys. yeah, that's how it is sometimes. We'll need to head out shortly. Well, actually, you know what? Okay, I'll be away for 10 minutes in about 10 minutes. So, okay, you know what? I'll leave the stream up and I'll come back and I'll spend some more time with you. How's that? I will be gone for 10 minutes, so please do not wreak havoc in the chat while I'm not here, because yeah. Well, I mean, if you gosh, do what you want, I suppose. But no, I need to head out for a bit. Main station run, so but it's only 5 minutes away. But I don't want to just do a 30-minute stream. That seems a bit. This is the bit I really don't enjoy. I was like noodling and sort of tidying it up, but has to be done, right? Vasilyev's got to make it weird. Jeez Louise. Guys, Magma is not that difficult, is it? It can be a bit buggy, to be fair. Yeah, I think the face is pretty good. I don't know why I'm still like, wait, I need to fix this. Yeah, you get these little artifacts and stuff sometimes. It's just annoying. Don't have the most patience, for sure. You see, this is a lot of this is very rough when you zoom in. Kind of like sort of guess the thing a lot of my artwork, but when you zoom out, you really notice it. Yeah, the community part of the Magma is the best, you know, doing drawing, you know, training, doing drawing together, that kind of stuff. It's just really immense. It's really easy. You can just load it up in a web browser and just start drawing. Okay, it doesn't have the best, you know, brushes, but at least with the ink brush, the default one I think is really good. So, but all the brushes you have to pay for, but those basic ones are fine. It's great. So we also got some new we also got some new Discord members from Magma as well, so that's awesome too. The guy who came in from Pakistan, and he's got some beautiful line work actually, so check out his stuff, Syed. And yeah, it's been super fun. Meet some new people. I did some touches of pink here but very desaturated pink though, because didn't want to overdo it. See, it's quite a neutral palette for the most part. The brightest part is the red. Here, it's got complementary red there to use that to add some glow, add some purple glow, purple reddish glow in there, which I like. And yeah, it's just playing about. Get the sword really simple, but I don't think it needs to be. You know, the focal point should still be around here for sure. I'm gonna add some red to here actually. Yeah, the gaming session was awesome. yeah, had a really awesome time, and yeah, really good. We had about 6 people enter. We did play 5 games, but it took quite a while to get through everyone. So maybe we'll only do 3 games next time. But played Rayman, Mario Kart, Time Trial, and basically it just took turns to see who got the most points. And Labier, that's you, Fran, right? Won with some amazing gaming skills. It's very close between them and Jonathan. So yeah, I'll be definitely be doing again for sure. Definitely be doing something, hoping to do something similar in the Patreon too. So that should be fun. Cool, because I'm going to have to head up for the moment. So okay, I'll tell you what. I will pause this. I'll be here. I won't be here, but I will be about 10-15 minutes. And just amuse yourself in the chat for now. I guess that's all I can offer. Because I need to get this finished, so I'll be coming back to do it anyway. So there's no real point closing the stream. So yeah, just amuse yourselves in the chat. If anyone asks why nothing's happening, you know what to say. Tell them I fainted, and no, don't tell them that. Okay, cool. So I will mute my mic, but I'll keep the music on. Okay, back in a bit. Hello, hello, we're back. Look at 9 people on here. That's impressive considering nothing was happening. What have you guys been saying? Lots of people join the Discord. Yeah, and then we're up to 320 members, so yeah, it's been really good. Streams plus the Magma sessions, definitely getting some new people in, which is always good. We'll be making a new game session, game challenge soon as well. He's gone, time for poo-poo jokes. Definitely not. I was surprised by, yeah, you did great, Fran, on those games. Rayman, you got furthest. Mario Kart Time Trial, you did well. What was the other ones? Pinball, you went crazy. 3 million on the first go. And you tied for the best in OG Mario as well. Yeah, like you said that already. The Discord is getting so many new members. Yeah, but it's been awesome. And again, everyone who's watching this stream, please, can be a good idea if you want to improve your art anyway, or if you want to join a cool art community. At least, definitely try and join the Discord. The links are available. So right, where were we? Right, let's continue. Let's going to finish this one. I'm just going to do some sketching, and let's see what time's it. 7:30, so busy. Oh shoot, forgot to undo the ERB. Excuse me. So the only problem with working with a clean brush is you have to do a lot of tidying up because it generates a lot of artifacts. It can be a little bit untidy looking. Can't really hide behind a lot of texture. Something I dislike is a post-processing part. Because everything is placed, so you think, okay, this is fine, but there's just, when you zoom in, there's just stuff you need to just tidy up, and that's a bit I find quite not very fun. So I thought I'd stream it, at least that'd make it a bit more interesting. Do you know what I mean? I tried to reach 3 million the pinball again after the stream and it was impossible. I don't know how I managed to. Wow, that just shows you the pressure of getting that custom emoji took you to limits you didn't know was possible. You thrived in that environment. It was very, very impressive for the first run. I think that's probably what got you the victory in the end. Was that performance in pinball. Up to 10 viewers. Hello everybody. Thank you for joining. We're doing a little fun bit of chatting and arting at the moment. And yeah, thanks for being here. So not really like I said, it's still, if you have any questions that you want to ask me, please feel free and I'll go over to the side and I'll help you out. But otherwise, yeah, just get involved in the chat and join us. Like I said, I'm just finishing this off. I'm going to post this probably tonight. hopefully. Great to be back streaming again. It's amazing the support I had leading up to the course release from all of you. Super fun. So hoping to get back into a nice schedule for the streams. So it should be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to keep this in or not, actually. It's just something I was trying. That's something I normally do. But I don't know. Does that look nicer or not? What do you think? Does it look better without the border? I'm not really sure, to be honest. It was just a little idea. But I don't know. It's one of those things, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but something I was trying. That's all. Yeah, let me know what you think. Look better with or without? Without. Leave it there for now. I need to do. Yeah, that's something different, isn't it? Maybe a bit better now. Yeah, it's like I said, I don't normally do these kind of borders. That's why I'm a bit like terrified of posting it like this. Maybe I'll post it with this and then without. Yeah, maybe that'll make me feel better. Sometimes it's just, you just don't know. Sometimes you overthink these things. Ooh, up to 13 viewers. Awesome. Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming along. Please, if you can, say hello. If not, thank you for tuning in. Not really much exciting happening. It's just me trying to finish this drawing. But I thought, yeah, I'll put it on stream and then let you guys sort of join in the festivities. Okay. Again, anything you want to ask about me, about, you know, my journey or my art, or anything you're struggling with, anything about the course or the mentorships or whatever, just ask away. I always say it's the opportunity to ask things, all that good stuff. This came out so cool, actually. It's a good thing about some of them. I've been using texture, and I don't often use a lot of it. You can get these really cool sort of artifacts as well that kind of like just look kind of awesome. Then again, how do you manipulate it? You know, sometimes you don't really need to do much. Just sort of leave it as is. Maybe just clean up a little bit. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, I notice a lot of my work can be like a bit like I don't know, it's chaotic word, but I really believe in if the concept if the concept itself is working, then that's the most important thing for me, and I don't really bother too much with over rendering something, because I feel like if you over render it, you can lose the essence of what you're trying to achieve, or you know, the artwork itself. So that's really my thinking. So just spending like 20 hours rendering one piece, I'd rather just work on 3 different concepts that really work. And yeah, that's kind of how I think about it, for sure. Gosh, everybody left. What the? Where did everybody go? Did I scare everybody away? Like, do you have any questions? Everybody leaves. No questions were asked on this day. If you're still here, thanks so much for sticking around. Hey Tobias, good to see you. How are you? My bad, I haven't been keeping up streams. Like, yeah, that's okay. I haven't been doing many of them, as many as I have been the last few weeks, and this one's a little bit earlier as well. So, yeah, that's no problem at all. Thanks so much for joining. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for our session. You've been doing amazing, so that should be good. Hope you've been drawing for sure. I know you have. Well, I know you probably will have been, so it'll be good to see your new stuff. Well, this stream's been really weird. We're going from 13 viewers, then we jumped to 4, and then we go to 1, and then we're up to 5. What is going on? What is this dipping in and out stuff that's happening? Yeah, black's a little bit distracting, isn't it? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so it's a very simple color palette. Red, some dark grey, you know, very light on the skin, maybe a slight saturation there, a bit duller on your screens than it is on mine. But yeah, it's really helped by the purple shadows, I think, on the reds here, and the transition between the yellow. I think this part is really lovely. I really like how this looks. So yeah, I mean, we can actually break it down. Let's have a look. We merge all of those. You can actually break down the colors. So, oh, that's crazy. Well, that is, what the hell? That's crazy. Let's see. Palette knife's usually a good one to check this. Okay, that dulls the colors a little bit. What's the one? Is it Paint Daubs? No. There's one where it breaks it down really nicely. No, it's not. It's not that. It's stained glass, yeah. This is so cool, by the way. You can create your own color palettes using this. And you can make them bigger or smaller. Obviously that's too much, but you can break it down to really simple color palettes. If you put it down like this, you can really see how the colors look just on the basic level. It's a really cool trick to use. So you can take, say you really like the colors of something, you can use, what can I zoom in? You can use this technique to try that. Gosh, what the hell? To like make your own color palettes, and you can just color pick from that. So you can have this on the site. What is going on in my Photoshop? Oh my gosh, I've lost it now. What the hell? Oh, wait, why is it way up here? Right, what is going on? That's so weird. Is it glitching out? I'm trying to show you something cool and it's glitching out. Okay, well, don't know what's going on there. The hell? Why is it like up in this tiny corner? Like, what is going on? Okay, that's right. I just want it in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart Photoshop. Sorry about this. What the hell? That is... I just want it in the middle of the screen. Like, just go here. Can you just stay here, please? Nope. Okay. Right. Oh man, but I've got literally... Wait. Literally got so many things. Oh yeah, this was the other one I was working on as well. This was the other version of it, but oh my gosh. Right, I'm gonna have to... Oh, I can't... I literally would need to save everything. This is so annoying. Okay, right. Let me... Oh my gosh, okay. That is really, really annoying. I am annoyed. Oh well, is what is. Okay, let's just save. restart. Make sure there's a way to fix whatever's going on there. No, actually, no RIP for realsies. The hell? Ugh. Don't you need to save everything now? So many tabs. Well, this was the other version, by the way. This one didn't have the cloak in it. But I changed it because I didn't really like the pose, but just so we can see it. Oh well, it's gone now. There you go. Right, so right, and excuse me for a second. Right, everything needs to be. Oh my! Just calm down, Photoshop. Because I haven't named anything, so I have to save it all. Apology. This is really irritating. Just... No. Oh my gosh. This is not fun. Well, folks, always save your stuff, unlike me, in case something like this happens. And then rename it. Oh, here's the drawings from the other day's stream. Oh, it was last week. Were any of you here for this one? This was quite a fun one. Bit sad now. Let's just bear with this for a few seconds. Breathe. Okay, let's try this again. Again, please join the Discord if you haven't already. Lots of good stuff coming up tonight and the rest of the week too. A figure drawing class Sunday, the little YouTube watch party today, open training session tomorrow, and Saturday another open training session. So please get involved and join the link. Links are in the description, so I'll be there. Okay, here we go. Cool. So right. So I was showing you. Gosh, this is gonna happen again, isn't it? Yes, you can. Oops. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So it's showing you how you can change it into a color palette, and you can see the colors that are more basic form. So you can take any references you want, and basically create your own custom palettes to your library, and you can just pick and choose. Now this one obviously I've made up on my own. I've used inspiration from an artist called Amy Thompson, actually I should say, my bad. Really beautiful colors there, but add in some my own purples, some peaches, things like that. So something you can do to use colors or learn about colors as well. So yeah, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, you could literally, actually, you could probably even just take this section, like here, just crop it, and then use this, or even like this. You could do that as well, and just use that as a color palette. You may need to add maybe the odd warm, cool color maybe in there, but even just that is really cool. So you can really do some good stuff with that. Even taking it horizontally from here to here, do some cool stuff. There you go, got color palette, color palette right there to use. So yeah, just a little tip for you. And you can really see the colors full harmony there. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so yeah, almost there with this. Almost there.
Do you want this?
Cool. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Gosh, you're all very quiet. You're allowed to talk to each other as well, right? You don't need to ask me questions or talk to me. You're all in here to chill out. So, but I mean, people were talking about pineapple pizza the other day. Was it a couple weeks ago? And that sort of got out of hand. But as long as it's not pineapple on pizza, no, actually that's fine too. Okay, so yeah, let's wind down some drawings now. I think looked at this one enough. So I'll finish that one off. I only needed maybe 10 minutes or something with that. I think it should be done. So yeah, let's do some little drawings here. And yeah, any questions? Please ask away. Have I seen Norm Sherman's work? No, I have not. Let's have a look. Is this the guy you're talking about here? Or is this someone different? This is pretty cool though. Oh, that's crazy. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? What even am I looking at? Oh, it's not this guy. Okay. Okay. Well, but he's doing creature as well. What is it? Maybe there's something in the name. Norm Sherman. They like to do creature, creature stuff. Okay, let me try again. No, I can't see anybody else. You'll have to link it because I can't see. Yeah, it's just coming up with that other guy. Oh my. Don't even know what to say. I am a bit shocked. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, it's trying to find the right one. I don't know where I'm going. Trying to look for. I'm ending up in weird places there. So, yeah, help me out. Okay, yeah. So we're just some sketching. Yeah, let's just do some fun stuff now. I've been practicing these sort of difficult angles in the training session, so let's see if we can bash one out. Wrong already. So yeah, so we're just gonna try and work. So again, this is imagination. I've been working hard on these angles over the last, well, this started this week. So Okay, yep. So yeah, so working on things like similar to other views, especially in these difficult angles, trying to work them out. So as our razor so large. Uh, yep. So we're in the in certain views how it changes on more difficult angles. Then I'm much more very comfortable with the lot of angles, so sort of standard ones. But I just want to increase my ability. So let's see if we can remember how that looks. I think it's a little bit big on there. And then yeah, that's not bad. Cool. Yeah, it's not bad. So again, definitely join those sessions I'm doing on the Discord. And if you want even more help with this, you've got the mentorship as well. If you want one-to-one training, I have around 14 students at the moment, but there definitely is space if you want to join before it gets completely full. Definitely check that out, and we can help you with your faces and just general drawing, basically anything you want to improve on. Regards to character design, for sure. Gosh, you're all so quiet today. So look how much time you spend usually on drawing. You would post. Well, for something like this one, I'm working on this during over the week, so this is probably 3 to 4 hours maybe. Like of dedicated time actually just sitting drawing, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say about 3 to 4 hours. There's noodling part, include that as well, just tidying stuff up, maybe slightly more. But the general feel and concept of it, probably around 3 hours, and then tidying up probably 4 to 5. Some ways less, depends on the complexity of it. This one a bit different for me, so took a bit longer, I'd say. Yeah, good question. And some chill drawing. If you have any questions, please ask away. Nothing too crazy here. It's a bit of fun, really. I'm going to be a little bit quiet. I'm just having something to eat. So, yeah, it's a burger, and my hands are not, well, it's an oily kind of burger. So let me, yeah, I'm just going to be a bit quiet for now. So make sure to put your questions up. I'll get to when I come back. Hope you enjoyed the stream again. You're very quiet today. That's fine. I know a lot of you were watching, got about 10 to 12 viewers here, but we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we are back. So let's see. God, you're so quiet. Everybody's so quiet. I think it's quiet. So seeing people in stream. Okay, well, is what it is. Again, ask any questions if you want to know anything. And keep going. Again, just some fun, chilled sketching. We're doing some painting earlier, so good to mix it up. Okay, so let's just finish this one off. Excuse me. Welcome back, and welcome to you as well. Thanks for sticking around. Oh, and suddenly it jumped up to 8 viewers. Okay, well, been a weird stream this. I don't know what's going on. Doobidoo, 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 doobidoo. Well, you guys aren't talking, so I'm just gonna have to amuse myself. Doobidoo, doobidoo. Yeah, true. Maybe it's just a lot of lurkers here, just watching from afar. Which is fine, of course. Nice, Ryan. Good to see. This is good about these streams, and I've seen this a lot where people they get involved with just using the stream as a to draw along to, and that's awesome as well. Anything we can use to help us draw more, or just do some drawing in general if we've been sort of putting it off. I think, yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, that's fine. But you're one of the regulars, Sigil. Fits Oh, that's absolutely fine. Hafu, hello, I have someone new. Hello. Nice to see you. New watch here came from your 3 tips to improve in-game also drawing. Oh, amazing. Great to see you, Hafu. And that's awesome. Yeah, that video did really well. Yeah, I think it's a really important one, actually, really useful, sorry, if you want to learn your sort of inking or improve your inking. There's some good tips in there, so I'm really glad you enjoyed it and I brought you here for sure. That's awesome. Hope to see you around more as well. And like I said, there are loads of activities in the Discord at the moment. The drawing activities, training sessions, little events, bigger drawing classes. Lots of good stuff. So if you do really want to improve, then definitely it's a place to be. You kind of just want to make it a place where, you know, something's always happening and you can look forward to going there if you just want to chill out or actually, you know, get involved. Trying to foster that kind of safe space that you just feel like you want to be part of it. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, awesome. That's awesome. Nice to see someone new. Okay. Let's see. Gosh, Discord's going crazy. Okay. What's happening in the chat? Okay, I'm just going to continue drawing and see what's happening. Hope the drawings, if you're drawing along, hope they're going well. Hope you're learning some stuff. Okay, if you're anything not sure of, please ask away. I'll try and explain best I can. Again, all this just drawing from imagination, just having some fun here. I remember stuff. Actually, not a fan of drawing in this. I'm much more comfortable drawing characters facing that way, imagination especially, than this way. I don't know if you can tell, but this one I'm sort of struggling a bit with. When drawing noses, do you usually aim for something more pointy or more rounded? It just depends on the character, because, you know, it really depends how I'm feeling, because sometimes pointy will be quite nice. Other times you can do something, you know, more rounded, like so. That can be nice too. It just depends, and sometimes it's just a case of how you feel. You know, even for male noses, I like to do a little bit of both. You know, a bit more character, something like that. You know, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, generally for male noses, I usually won't do it too round. I mean, I guess you could do it a bit flatter. It'd be quite interesting. I suppose. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this would be, to me, this would be a little bit cartoony like that, right? I don't ever imagine doing that. I like to have a little bit of structure. I draw very masculine kind of male characters, so that to me kind of wouldn't work, and I like a bit more sort of nuance in the lines. But yeah, I think it just depends really. But I generally don't do round noses for males. I usually leave that to the females, but you know, if I was doing like a sort of male character, could I do a round nose? I mean, I don't know. That would look a bit. I suppose that could maybe work. I don't know. Does that work? Makes him kind of look cute, doesn't it? Now he looks like a cute. Maybe like it's an old man. It's like a cute old man. I don't know. I guess it's just personal preference, right? Yeah. Hope that's answer your question, Tobias. Cool. Yeah, no problem at all. So we're gonna have a little YouTube watch party in about an hour. We're watching Karl Kopinski's new studio tour. That's exciting. Hope to see you there. Yeah, it should be good. Just a couple of videos I'll pick out. And yeah, we'll just discuss it, see what people have to say. It's just really fun. Again, it's going to be art related, so watching Kirk Kapinski's studio tour, and there'll be a sketchbook. I want to watch Ian McCaig's sketchbook video. I have seen it a few years ago, but I think it'd be good for everyone to watch that. So something I find really inspiring. So good to see you there. Oh, the music stopped. Please don't stop the music. So hope you're enjoying this stream. If you are, please let me know. If you aren't, please let me know. So how do you gauge how far the ear is supposed to be? The eyes and nose lengthwise, especially inside and 3/4 view. So side view is really easy. I don't know if you remember when we went over this. Very important to think about the skull in itself. The skull is an oval shape, so not a circle. If you do a circle, it's going to cause some issues with the lens. So one think more in terms of an oval, so it's going to help. Okay, if you take the skull in itself, we'll just scoot a little skull in here just to show you. Take that sort of length, which is more oval, as we said. You can split that down to half. Split that in half. Sorry, that'll give you where the ear is going to be. So roughly in that point there, giving a nice strength there in the back of the skull as well, which we want. Last thing, so if you did a circle, it would end up, something like this. It's kind of funky looking. So you want that nice strength in the back of the skull there. It's going to split the skull down in half. That's how you find the ear. So when you are drawing your side profiles, I think this one is a little bit maybe slightly further back. It should probably be about there. Yeah, just a little scribble though, but yeah, so that's kind of where you want it to be when you're drawing it. So that helps you. So again, you can, when you are doing your sort of side profiles, you can just map out that sort of oval shape and make sure that jaw feels nice and strong, but it sits in that middle point there, and you've got your neck in the right place, especially in the back side, then it's going to feel, quite strong, right? That jaw there. If it's not, if it's up here, it'll look kind of weak. Okay, so yeah, very careful with that. And for side view, so side view, you have to remember that if we take a side view split down the middle, okay, let's make that a little bit wider. Okay, there. Okay, if you have the side view like so. Now, one thing you need to think about when you're doing 3/4 view, nothing really changes here, so we can start in the same sort of process. Okay, so again, it looks like we're doing a side view. The only thing is this line is going to change. This line is now going to be coming back here. Okay, and that's where your ear is going to be. Okay, and now the skull is going to come right down there. Okay, and now we have 3/4 view. So as you can see, the ear gets pushed back as this rotates towards us. This comes around. The ear is going to come that way and it goes closer to the back of the head. So, and this isn't even really an extreme, I suppose, yeah, I suppose it is a standard 3/4, but that's kind of what we're looking for. And I maybe made this a little bit wide on the ear, but find your, if I do 3/4 here, show you, it's going to pull that back again into the cranium, and again, I'm going to push it down the middle, I'm going to push it down the side. That's going to give you a sort of good area, and just make sure that lines up with the other features there, the eyebrow and the nose. Pull the skull down the back. That's going to give you a nice shape for your 3/4 view. Okay, so those are 2 tips for you there, how to find the ears. Hopefully that helps. And again, we can go over it in our session tomorrow. But yeah, let me know if that helps you. Yeah, good question. Really good question. It's always tricky with the ears. Again, as long as you don't think of it like, a plain like circle, because then our jaw is going to end up feeling, really sort of weak when we do the rest of the character. Have a bit more closer to the skull, have a really strong jaw. It's male or female. That's really the key. And put your ear in that sort of section there. It'll be absolutely fine. No problem at all. Cool, good fun. Could you walk through how you chose whether to put the graphic blacks the shadow or leave it for the rendered shadows? So how you chose whether to put the graphic blacks. Are you talking about here? Yeah, I mean, so this is a personal preference. So, I mean, when you're sort of inking, generally in a lot of cases, you're going to probably render out the hair. With some blacks, for example, this one here, I probably would go in at some point and then do the darks here. That's usually what I would do, especially if the character has dark hair, for sure. A little bit harder to pull that off when they have, maybe like bright blonde hair, right? So in that case, you might want to do something where, for example, you do something like, I don't know, let me see. Let me just sketch this in quickly and show you. So if you did something, maybe wanted the hair blonde, then maybe you would just add in little touches of darkness here, coming through. You wouldn't do the whole thing black. That's usually when I would decide, not to go too crazy on the hair. Yeah, that's usually what I would do. But it can, you don't always have to do this. You can, sometimes if you want to, you can just leave it. If you want to do the hair, just leave it as is. That's it's really, I mean, to be honest, it's just preference really. How are we feeling? Do you want? It's always good just to try these things and say, do I want to add this in? Do I want to not? I mean, that's really the key. So if I were to do a little character here, maybe give them some hair, maybe a bun. Let's see, maybe some little side bits. So let's just quickly sketch this in. No, I don't have to go crazy with the hair. I could just put touches of black in here and there. I mean, you can still use it to sort of frame certain elements of the drawing. But as you can see, you don't have to. You can still get a nice sketch without going crazy with the blacks, for sure. And again, I could just go like this and then leave some, again, just leave some highlights here and there if you wanted to. You've got that option as well. It really depends how far you want to push it. And again, that's just up to you. Is there a case you could go too crazy with the blacks? Possibly, yeah. I mean, you could overdo it and just, especially if you're not I mean, if you did all like one block, it's gonna be a bit more difficult. A little bit light coming through to some degree. So you're gonna get that high contrast, for sure. Yeah, so that'd be my tip. I would really just leave, so all shadows should be at least in the shadow areas, but the hair, sorry, I don't know if you're talking specifically about hair, but the hair is just kind of up to you, depends how dark it is as well. But certainly shadows like in here and here, all this kind of stuff, I would always try and put that in, you know, to a certain degree. Yeah. But again, it just depends how far you want to push it. At this stage, that still looks fine, right? Yeah, totally. Does that help you, Hafu? Tyler, yo, how's it going? The Stream King is here. By the way, everyone should check out Tyler. He is going crazy with the grind. He's a great inspiration in terms of how you should be applying yourself and the passion to succeed, for sure. That's really inspiring to see. So thanks for joining, Tyler. Looking forward to seeing you as well on Sunday. Hope you've been. Well, I've seen some of your streams the last couple of days. I've seen some of it, and you're doing some awesome stuff. So definitely looking forward to that. Cool. So yeah, let me know if that helped you, Hafu, with that question. Grind, don't stop. No, absolutely. For reals, grind never stops. No man. Nice, how'd you go? Thank you very much. Like I said, you're doing awesome. So hopefully we'll get your standards rising as well. This will be the plan. Again, you know, this is it, right? You know, here to help you for sure. Anybody who needs some help, please reach out. I'm glad to help you out. And you can join Discord, ask some students there if you're thinking about the mentorship, and they can let you know. And it's a lot of fun, so. I've got to ask you this, but did you take any inspiration from TB Choi? No, I didn't. Not in my own artwork. However, I'm a huge fan of TB Choi. I think they're amazing. Really phenomenal artist. What she does is fantastic. Especially those sort of the type. Does she not do like Resident Evil drawings, or like her own sort of IP that she has, or OCs? beautiful line work, great character expression. Yeah, huge fan. But no, personally, I didn't get any inspiration in terms of my own work. No. But I think I might actually, to be honest, for the study sessions, I might use her actually for one of the study sessions. I think she's got a really high standard and very useful to study from. Afu. Thanks, yeah, that makes sense. When you use solid blacks, especially on thin cones, it looks out of place. Would using solid blacks only for ambient occlusion be a good rule of thumb? So to answer the question best way I can, when I'm using shadow, the only time I'll use huge blocks of shadow is in the short shadow forms. So for example, if I do this little face here, shadows in here, shadows in here, shadows in nose. This is like a top-down light source, right? Top-down light source. Okay, there's our head. Some shadow in here, wherever. Okay, shadow in there. Shadow in there. Shadow in there. Obviously, depends on how far you want to push that. Bring the rest of the head down. Like so. Okay, and then shadow in here for sort of standard top-down lighting. That's where you want the sort of blocks of shadow. Again, you can be sort of creative when you're doing this. Also, if you decide to go down this super heavy black route, you can use sort of vertical lines to be a bit more expressive, and you can sort of chop and change the angles. You can do some really cool stuff with that in terms of your characters for sure. It's going to do the same thing. See here, you can put some really beautiful lines in, like so. So I'm not really changing much. I'm just using more. So here you can use gaps in there, but this is obviously quite intentional. When I'm doing it as a more sort of textural kind of way. So it adds a lot of interest, and it sort of avoids it sort of being stiff, which is what we don't want. So having that little bit of texture that's this way or the other way can help. I tend to use vertical, and that always looks quite nice. The way it keeps your eyes moving throughout the image. So yeah, I would save the sort of solid blacks for where the shadows are, and again, be careful of your light sources on there. Yeah, and like I said, explained here earlier, usually things like that, want to do some highlights, or for example, if it is armor or clothing, you can leave some highlights maybe for the creases, things like that. You can do that, and that would be quite interesting as well. But that's a bit different. That's when you can sort of leave some gaps and some lighting, because light will naturally hit that anyway. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can do some cool stuff with that too. Yeah, that's quite cool. So yeah, hopefully that helps you a little bit. Another video I was practicing in the study sessions this week. Let's see if I remember it. That's not bad. Yeah, the ear came about there. That's not bad at all. Yeah, so again, if you can join these sessions, study sessions that I've been putting on in the Discord, definitely get yourself in there. There'll be one tomorrow evening as well for those who can't make the earlier ones. What else was I drawing? Oh yeah, I was doing this hand. Let me see if I can try that. This could turn out really badly. Let's try this hand from imagination, right? Let's give it a go. It's gonna be hard. See what I remember. Okay, so I remember this was about there. Oh, this is tricky. Oh, it's more of this angle, I think. Okay, and then there was another bit. So again, it's all from imagination, so I'm really trying hard to remember what I was practicing today. Excuse me, it's making me choke. Is that difficult? Okay, yeah, so this one was coming out. So a little bit of the nail coming in, like so. And then that came down there, and then this, so it's all heading down this way. This thumb could probably be better. And you had some stuff coming out here as well. And then this sort of came that way. Well, I'm starting to struggle a bit now. And this is coming down here. Okay, and I know that the pinky was in this weird kind of way as well, so that the pinky was like this. This isn't actually working out too bad, to be honest. This isn't, I mean, it could be better, but so the pinky was like, oh, this is, yeah, I mean, I swear that's not quite right, is it? Oh, this pinky was killing me for sure. That was killing me, and it still is. I need to go back and see where I'm going wrong there. And then it came down. Does it look weird? And it came down. Yeah, that's the wrong angle. It was coming like at this angle. And then it was kind of in line with that. Yeah, it was more like, here we go. It was more like this. It looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Damn, I need to go back. But I think for the most part, this isn't bad at all. And then it came down from about there into there. Just this pinky. The pinky. I need to go back and study that. I'm like, what exactly happened here? It was really tricky, this bit, to be fair, even with the references, but it was tricky. Yeah, now, so the pinky has thrown me off completely. So we'll come back, we'll figure out. I know it was in this direction. But that's not bad. That's not a bad attempt for imagination. Well, there you go. That should be a bit longer, maybe. Need more practice needed. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, we'll come back to it. How much time would you suggest to take when drawing for the reference board? Try and draw from the same imagination. It depends on the person. Like in some cases, it depends how quickly. Some people just are better at memory retention than others. But I mean, I'd say 2 or 3 times for reference. Maybe the first time, maybe breaking it down, looking at the sort of forms. Second time, try detailed attempt. The third time, try and improve that, and then try it for imagination. When you try it for imagination, then compare it to the ones you did previously, or at least the reference, and see how far off you were, and that'll show you your understanding levels. When you're able to drop well from imagination after maybe, so you do that maybe time, that whole sequence I just said, you do that maybe 3-4 times, and really you're trying to bridge the gap every time between your imaginative attempt and what you're trying to draw. Because if you can draw it well from imagination, it means you understand it, you understand what's going on, you understand how to draw it well. That's going to be huge, and that's going to overlay to other drawings too. So you're doing other drawings, for instance the hand, that's going to be huge. So yeah, I guess it's different for everybody, but I'd say at least 2 or 3 before you do it from memory for sure. Yeah, 100%. Oh. Okay, cool. So let's see, it's 25 minutes our little YouTube watch party. So unless there's any more questions, we will wrap it up here. And I won't go until see if anybody's got any other questions they want to ask. So yeah, please do check out the Discord. Have a little watch party, art related watch party. Should be fun. That'll be in 25 minutes. So you want to head there. That's where we'll be. And yeah, I'll see you hopefully, don't know what, let's see, Friday. I don't know if I might have a stream tomorrow. We'll see. And then yeah, and hopefully see you on Sunday for figure drawing class as well. That's coming back, and I'm very excited about it. One of the best ways to improve, especially if you're doing it collectively, you can analyze your drawings with other people. Something we all want to get better at. And yeah, let's hopefully see you there. But otherwise, thank you so much, everybody. This has been a fun one. Sorry for the 2 BRBs that I was away, but hopefully you still learned a lot from the stream. Please always let me know if you do. If there's anything you want to see me do specifically, please say. And yeah, hope you're looking forward to all the exciting things coming for sure. Please check out all the links, of course. Interested in the mentorship, please check that too. And if you like, you can support me on Patreon. There's some exciting stuff coming up there soon as well, with some custom sketch giveaways is something I'm planning, so that should be super exciting. Yeah. So see you soon. Fran, thanks for the help. See you next time. No problem at all. Hey Taylor, sorry you jumped, you got us right at the end of the stream, sorry. But I will see you on Sunday or in another stream, hopefully. But yeah, keep killing it with those drawings, and we'll go over them in a few days. Fitz, thanks for streaming notes. Thank you for being here, Hafu. No problem. Great to meet you, Hafu. Hope to see you again in future streams or in the Discord or anywhere else that you want to participate. Hopefully I'll see you around. Always here to help. I know how difficult it is on this art journey that we're all on. Tobias, you're still here. Thank you. Hopefully see you in the watch party very shortly. Looking forward to that for sure. Man, this is awesome. Thanks so much, everybody, and I'll catch you all soon.